Now, you will never understand this until it happens to you. So today I went shopping with my kids because the kids are on holiday, they are on their half term, and I couldn't leave them at home. They are all underage, so I decided to go shopping with all three of them. Now, when I got to the shop, I put the youngest one that is just about a year old. I put him on the shopping trolley so I could push him, and it would be easier for me to deal with him. And the other two kids had to walk beside me. Now, each time I get into any shop with my kids shopping, I always tell them, stand beside me. The only time you can go in front of me is if I say so. Stand beside me, walk with me. Don't walk away from me. Don't be too far from me, or don't be too behind, away from me. So when we got into the shop, the security guy was just staring at us, like he was looking at us. I felt uncomfortable, but I knew exactly what was happening. I knew what he was doing. But one part of my brain told me, just look away, ignore him. It's one of those things. It's one of those things people of color face when they get into certain shops. People tend to look at you as if you're going to pick something, or as if, I don't understand what goes on in their mind at that time, but I have noticed this several. So I've noticed this severally. Even a lot of people of colors have explained, or rather have complained about certain things like this. And these kind of observations they have had whenever they walk into certain places. There's this kind of stare as if, oh, you're coming to pick something, or So I walked into this place, and initially I tried to ignore. Then later, my son is just 12 years old. My son was like, Mom, I am noticing something. Why is this guy staring at us? Even at a point, we walked into another aisle, we're looking at things to pick and things to put in the trolley. And this guy was like stylishly walking behind us. And my son was like, Mom, this guy is walking, it's like he's following us around and he keeps looking at us. I told my son, don't worry, I understand all this. This is what you face as an immigrant, as a person of color, living especially in the Western world. It's normal. But the only thing is that the looks can never break us. No matter what you do, there will always be a reason for people to look at you as if, oh, you're going to. So, and that's one of the reasons why I always try to tell my kids, or I teach them, be strong. Be very strong. You're going to see worse than this as you grow. When you get into the corporate world, you get to start meeting other people. You get to start doing things on your own, start being independent. You will have to, in one way or the other, see or experience things like this. So just start grooming yourself now. Just start taking it as one of those things that you are bound to face. Be strong. Don't let it break you. So that was how we finished the whole shopping. I paid for what we had to pay for, and we came out. And I'm very sure he was disappointed that when we were walking out the door, that there was no beep beep, this sound that comes on when you steal something from the shop and you're trying to walk away from the shop. That sound, that alarm, I'm sure he was disappointed not to get. Maybe he was expecting that, oh, by the time this black lady and her kids pass or walk through, something is going to happen and I will do my job as a security man that caught a thief. It's very, very unfortunate. The funny part of this whole story is that this security guy is also an immigrant. Yeah, he's an immigrant. So I don't know if that is part of his training, to look out for his fellow immigrants and put this label of thieves or shoplifters on them. I don't know. Or just to make them uncomfortable when they walk into the shop. I don't know if that's part of his training, but it was very terrible. And you know what? We will keep doing all this. It can't break us. We are used to it. That's it.